How's everybody doing today? So we're back with our week 2 session. We have 2 new trades on our list. We have one old trade from the previous session, which is ABM. I'm going to give you guys an update on that. The 2 new trades we got into, I got back into CGC. I gave it another chance, and I got slid into an MU trade. Today, I'm going to explain what happened with that ABM trade. I think we actually got out of that trade and took profit on that. The CGC trade as well. So we're picking up from that first session. We took a couple losses. It's okay, but we're picking back up. The markets have been really choppy, not too much momentum, not too much volume, but we're getting there. We're getting there. And as long as we stay consistent, as long as we continue to follow the setup, we're definitely going to get where we need to be. Now, I got some great feedback from the first video. I want you guys to know that I take all the criticism, really seriously because I do want to better this process. The issue is explaining my process. It's so much detail and it's so much information that I try not to make these videos too long. Sometimes they end up longer than I expect them to be. And probably me lecturing here is making the video longer than it's supposed to be as well. So please leave your comments, leave your feedback. I will try my best to make this more efficient, and I'm learning doing this as I go. So please, all feedback is appreciated. See you in the video. We're currently up 35.50. I've held this trade from the 16th, as you could see here on our 3-year daily chart. So the 16th would be this candlestick here. The idea behind this trade was basically a prayer, hoping that it breaks our 35.07 line, and if it does, that's a home run. We could definitely consider that a home run. Also, I've had really great indicators, really great signs to basically build my confidence on this trade. We have our positive DMI, which is far above the negative DMI. So basically, this is symbolizing a strong uptrend together with our ADX, which is the red line here, basically giving us a rating of 28. So, we usually say as long as it's above 25, we're in the green. We're pretty good to go. So this symbolizes a very good uptrend here. So that's something to bank on. Also, I'm looking at my SMAs and EMAs, basically crossing over to now commit as the new support levels, supporting the uptrend of this current stock, ABM. So my confidence is pretty up there on this stock. I really can't complain. Moving on to CGC. Now, CGC was definitely a great play for me. First of all, from yesterday as well, the 16th, we saw that we had a catalyst. We had good news. We basically got reports that Governor Cuomo vows to legalize adult use of cannabis. So we basically wanted to see the effect that had on the stock. It wasn't a big effect yet because this is basically, him somewhat of committing that he's going to do it, but it hasn't been done yet. So I would really say this is definitely a long play, hoping that we don't fall too far or get stopped out of our play. We sat in for the 16th all the way to the 17th. I actually got in around 41.70, I believe. And then we had the stock go all the way up to about 44.23. So honestly, once I seen that it passed our price level, but then the bulls started losing out to the bears, and the bears brought that price back down below, I kind of got out up here. And the position that I was in was very small. I only had about 30 shares. So I mean, $70 on a 30 share position, I consider that a win in our book. So I basically pulled out of that trade today around the 44 mark, making around $70. And then comes our MU play. So in MU has been giving me small issues here, of course, just to explain this play. So we basically have our 50 SMA and we have our 200 SMA working as resistance. I seen it basically going up from this point, then literally get rejected 3 times. As you can see, these 3 green candlesticks buy out 50 SMA. So I automatically, just assume this is a strong price level. As you could see, if you go across this 35, 39 price level, you could kind of see a couple bounces here. You could kind of see lingering around this $35 price level. So I thought to myself, you know what? This is a beautiful gap up right here. This is looking like a short play. But like I said, I got in on the 16th. So I've been watching this since the 11th. I seen it go into the doji. Then the next day confirmed that the Bears were in control. So once I got this confirmation that the Bears are now here, I basically got in on the 16th. So riding this trade into today, I got a pullback. So I'm still in the trade currently, and we are down about $6. So we're down 630 currently. I'm praying this was just a pullback. This was basically the stock taking a slight rest, and then it's going to continue going down. Let's see what happens. We still have an ADX of 25, and we have our negative DMI above the positive DMI. So that gives me, some positive reinforcement that this is probably just a stop and it's going to continue going down. I'm probably going to do the same thing I did to CGC if I can honestly get about, you know, $80 to $100 off this trade because it's a very small position, only 30 shares. I think I'll be good with that. I'll take my profits and be okay with it. But apart from that, that is the 3 plays that we are currently in for day 2. And we currently made back about $76 after losing about $120 on our first day. So yes, we started off down, but we'll build that momentum and we'll get back. Right now, the markets are extremely choppy. There's not much movement, as you can see. I basically had these positions for 2 days, and it was barely any movement. Everything was just basically moving to the left, very neutral, very consistently neutral, I should say. So we're hoping for some more momentum. We're hoping that the market wakes up very soon and shakes off this bearish trend. Once we get back and the market is in full-fledged, I promise you, you will be seeing much bigger moves, much bigger plays, and hopefully we could scale this account up. Like I said, our first goal right now is to get, at least to about 6K. 6K would make us, put us in a more comfortable spot because of the margin. That 6K would be doubled, so we would have $12,000 to play with, and then we'll really be able to take some strong positions. Once I get out of these 3 plays, I'm going to switch up my strategy a little bit, and instead of diversifying and getting into multiple positions, I'm thinking about probably just piling onto one trade at a time to see if we can maximize our position size. If anything, I'll definitely let you guys know. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, please feel free. I answer all. I'm very transparent. Please add me on Twitter, add me on Instagram, any place where you could reach me. I would be happy to assist in any way possible.